What do you do to? I'm back with another video, and as you can tell from the title today, I'm doing another podcast with my man Robbie.
Yo, what's going on, y'all?
Yeah, man. So Robbie, man, go ahead, tell the people who you are, tell them about yourself, tell them some facts about you.
Shoot, my name's Robbie. I'm from Topeka, Kansas. Offensive lineman here at Sterling College. My third year here, freshman year. Spent up in Chicago with my boy over here, Jay.
Yeah.
Had a couple fun times up there, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, strength conditioning major. But shoot, that's about it for me, really.
Yeah, man. So Robbie, man, what is you say you're a strength and conditioning major, right?
Yeah, strength conditioning. Yep.
Why did you choose strength and conditioning? You want to be like a strength and conditioning coach?
Yeah, just stick with the football field kind of deal. I mean, knowing football ain't gonna last forever kind of deal, and football kind of grew into me. So I mean, just kind of wanted to stick with it, and kind of grew up in the weight room too, you know.
All right. So what drove you from here? What drove you to Sterling, Kansas, Sterling College?
I actually did not have time to decide, figure out why I wanted to come to Sterling. It was just more about a money factor. More of like I had 6 days before any sort of training camp to decide where I was going. Ended up finding out that Sterling gave me the best deal with a former head coach here. And I was like, you know what, I gotta take it, and so took it. Arrived here 5 days later, you know.
So you came in 5 though. You literally came 5 days before training stuff.
Yeah, five days before training camp. After I told Lambert 2 weeks before training camp, I was like, I'm not coming back due to money, and then I had to find somewhere else to go. Respectful.
So how was the transition from being in D3 coming to an NAIA school? How would you say your transition has been so far?
Transition wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. When it comes to schooling, it was a little bit different because here at school they treat it more like
high school.
Yeah, they treat it a lot. They treat it a lot like high school. They take attendance and all of that. They care about all that other kind of stuff. Like in Chicago, you could get away with a little bit of stuff. Like they didn't care about attendance. Like if you failed, that was on you, kind of deal. They treated you like a grown adult over there. It was a lot different when it came to professors.
It was more lax.
It was more lax. Yeah, it was a lot more lax.
Yeah, because I remember I went to class sometimes, but when I didn't go to class, they didn't really mark you absent. They had like a little sheet in the back, and you literally just text somebody, hey, mark me I'm present, and they'll put you as present. So it was very much more lax than being here, where they actually care about you and they actually gonna text your codes, or they might send you an email themselves. The professor might send you an email themselves saying, hey, why weren't you in class? Or is everything okay? Wellness checks.
It was definitely a lot different. Especially with the new system in the health department. They have a new tracking system where depending on how many days a week will depend on how many days you can miss. For example, if you have class 3 days a week, you miss those 3 days, they won't mark you for it. And the 4th day you missed, you drop a letter grade.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
And then the 5th day, you drop another letter grade. And then that 6th day you miss, you automatically fail the class. So you technically could miss 6 classes only before you fail. But if you want to keep your letter grade how it is, then you only can technically miss 3. So they're a lot more strict with it here.
Yeah. Do you like that, or do you think it should be a little bit more lax here at Sterling?
I don't mind a rule, but I genuinely think that it should be a little bit more lax. Because like I was saying, we're all 18 to 21, 22.
23,
some people 23. Yeah, exactly. We're all grown adults here. Yeah, I get there's got to be an attendance policy and stuff like that, keeping track of people, all of that here and there. But in the end, it's just come on now, you don't got to treat us like we're 5.
Yeah, we left high school, already got diploma. We want to be a little bit more. We want to get the more of an adult experience because once you leave college and the real world hits, the real world hits. It's not about they're not going unless you work a 9 to 5. And I'm pretty sure everybody here is trying to get an education so they don't have to work a 9 to 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but when the real world hits and you got deadlines, dude, whether you're a journalism major, you got deadlines. Or if it's your strength and conditioning coach, you have to pull up on time. They're not going to call you, hey, what are you doing? Okay, let me mark this down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it again. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna treat you like a real adult.
Facts. Like it's
Like,
a whole different. It's a whole different thing in strength and conditioning, especially like when it comes to like showing up on time and everything. They really do care about that because you show up a minute late, they count you as tardy. They count tardies here, and it's crazy.
yeah,
Like I found that out, and I was like, bro, what? Y'all count tardies here?
tardies is crazy.
Tardies is wild.
Okay. So how is football? I know you just got back off injury. You playing this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm back this week.
Yeah.
I was out a couple weeks with a
it was ankle, right?
ankle injury again, as per usual. Out of place ligaments on the inside and the top of my foot, as well as a bone bruise, kept me out like 2.5 weeks. But I mean, I got back Monday, was off a boot and crutches off of it, and just got back to work, and now we back.
All right. So you coming off an injury. What do you say is the hardest thing about being injured? Like, is it like the physical aspect of it, or is it like a mental thing when it comes to injuries?
Definitely mental. I mean, trying to be able to stay locked into practices, stay locked into meetings, actually wanting to watch film, even though you know you're not practicing.
Yeah, you're not playing.
You're not practicing any of that. Like, you just know you're not in there at all, and like you're like questioning like, why am I watching this, or
why am I here,
or like why am I here? Like there's a whole bunch of different things like that like leads you to a lot of disbelief and a whole bunch of different emotions. It's definitely a mental kind of thing for me. On the physical aspect, that's tough too. Don't get that twisted. I mean, that's still tough, especially when it comes to like showing up to physical therapy every day or going to get rehab on it and everything else like that. It's definitely a different turnaround because you're hurting and you're trying to mess with it even more, and it's got to hurt even more.
Yeah, but you're doing what's best.
Yeah, you're doing what's best, and you know it's got to heal it, but it sucks.
Yeah. So talk about rehab a little bit. Like like you say you have the torn, like bruised bone, you have some ligaments out of place. How was the rehab with the athletic trainers?
It was about the same as I normally go through. I mean, nothing really was different. I mean, went with some gas pedals, which is just flexion, extension of the foot. You got some band work, a couple side lunges. You got balancing exercises. A lot of calf raises. Calf raises definitely help with strengthening the ankle and everything else like that. But there's a whole bunch of different things. A lot of contrast therapy too. Which is just a mixture of heating and icing the ankle back and forth, basically.
Okay. And you still do these exercises still to this day, even after an injury?
Yes. I mean, just with how many times I've rolled my ankle and everything else, I kind of have to. I don't have a point at this kind of.
Okay. See, people don't know this. I'm going to talk about this for a second because people don't know our head coach, our current head coach, Coach Langford. Mm-hmm. He's going to the Hall of Fame this year, and during the homecoming game, and our old head coach at CU Chicago at the Division III school we went to in Chicago, he was Coach Langford's head coach. Like, do you think that's kind of crazy? Like you thought
it was wild. It's wild
because you thought you would never see him ever again. I thought I'd never see him again because when I left Chicago after my freshman year, I was like, you know what, I gotta go home. I gotta go take care of stuff. It's getting bad at home. I just kind of cut ties. I should have did it better, but I kind of just said, you know what, I got to go do what's best for me.
Yeah, no, it was definitely wild when I first heard because originally I didn't think like there was any sort of connection. The only sort of connection I heard was Lambert had a nephew here, and Caleb Lambert. He was a wide receiver and safety for us. I mean, he rotated between the positions. But once he he graduated, and now he's coaching at a high school. That was the only sort of connection I knew from here at Sterling. And then once Coach Langford came in and was our OC, and he heard that Coach Lambert was our head coach over at Chicago, it was just like, wow, I didn't know that you knew him. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I had all sort of ties. I mean, it was pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy because we actually gonna see him during the homecoming game.
Yeah,
I don't know what day that is, but that homecoming week is funny. I heard it's gonna be full of festivities. You've been here, so how's homecoming here in Sterling?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, honestly. I mean, they have a whole bunch of different events, just like Warrior Fest. You experience Warrior Fest for the very first time.
Yeah, Warriors Fest is actually fun.
Yeah, they have a whole bunch of different events and
Throughout the week, or is it like during the
oh,
day?
throughout the week. They just like
in
I
high school?
said, like in high school, how you had those different days.
Spirit days and
Yeah,
things like that,
yeah.
they
They
have
do
those?
those kind of
Okay.
deals. I knew they sent out a link where it's like if you filled out that link or whatever, you get a free homecoming shirt kind of deal. I don't know if you did that or not, but like,
I didn't. I think I saw that. I haven't filled it out. Definitely got to fill it out.
yeah, if you fill it out and whatever and you put in your box number and all that other stuff, like you get a free homecoming shirt, and a whole bunch of people be wearing them on game days and all that other stuff, and they be holding a whole bunch of different events throughout the week, man. It's honestly, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Okay. And who do you play during homecoming? I actually don't know.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, we play Southwestern.
Southwestern. Okay, I see
Yes.
why I said
Southwestern's a pretty good contender. They're a pretty
Okay.
good school.
Okay. Well, everybody that's watching this from Sterling, make sure y'all tune in homecoming week when we play Southwestern. It's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a great one.
Oh.
But we can't get ahead of ourselves. We gotta focus on this week, and I think we play Tabor.
No, Evangel.
We play Evangel, then we play Tabor.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's either Evangel and then Friends. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we play Evangel, and then
And
we play
Friends.
Friends. So we gotta
Yeah.
focus on this game first before we get to Southwestern.
Yeah.
All right, so we're both. I'm pretty sure we both have kept ties with people that still go to CU Chicago. How often do you talk to them? I talk to I talk to Deontay. I talk to Deontay dang near every day.
I mean, I talk to him occasionally. I mean, me and Jalen talk back and forth occasionally. I mean, we're not as consistent as
I think they have.
anybody. I mean, I'm probably the closest with him. I mean, I talked to him just recently, like earlier last week. But yeah, I mean, he's almost the only one I've actually kept ties with.
Jordan.
I mean,
JJ?
I mean, I've talked to him a couple of times, but not a lot. And same with Troy. I've talked to him maybe a couple of times, but that's about it.
Yeah. When was the last time you been back there? Or you haven't gone back since you left?
I haven't gone back since I left, but originally my sophomore year, I was going to go up there. Ended up getting sick, so I had to cancel my plane ticket. Last year, I was going to go back up there, and then ended up not having the money because I wasn't working. So my parents couldn't afford it at the time. And this year, I was going to go up there, which I haven't told them yet, but they're going to find out here soon now, is that I was going to go up there, but then Coach Langford said that we're doing a team bonding event that weekend where...
This year?
Yeah.
This week?
Yeah,
Not this
no,
week.
the bye week.
The bye week.
The bye week, we're going to do a team bonding event, which I was going to go up there and watch them play. I think it was Rockford.
Oh, they play Rockford?
I think it's
They
Rockford.
play at Rockford?
No, they're home.
Oh, at home? I want to go. Ain't gonna lie, I might catch a flight.
No, but Langford already told me that. Coach Langford already told me that I was going to do a team bonding event. I was like, all right, that's fine. So,
On Saturday?
yeah.
Oh, I want to see my boys play.
It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event kind of deal.
We rooting for y'all, though.
We
definitely
root for
y'all.
Chicago. We're known.
Yeah, we definitely rooting for y'all boys. Y'all go show out, man.
Man.
So, let's switch it up. I know you're a diehard Chiefs fans. I know you're excited about the win. Do you think his foot was on the line? I know you've seen it everywhere.
His foot was on the line.
You think
it was barely, but it was on the
it
line.
was
Hey,
good.
on the line's on the line.
Yeah. So you think the Chiefs are gonna go back to back?
At the three-peat, you mean? 'Cause
Three-peat.
we already did the back-to-back.
Yeah. Y'all think y'all gonna three-peat this year?
I want to say yes, but if I say yes, then I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "You're just a biased Chiefs fan."
No. But you're from Kansas. You're literally from Kansas.
I think we have a very good shot to three-peat.
Okay.
I think we have a very good shot. Speaking of the teams that are in our division, aren't very strong. Chargers lost all their receivers and their running back and their tight end.
Yeah, Chargers.
So they're weak
rebuilding.
offensively. Broncos are just not gonna be good in general. They have a rookie QB. He doesn't know this.
Who did they put in? I forgot who they drafted.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
From Oregon.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna be new. I don't have any trust in Gardner Minshew or Aiden O'Connell on the Raiders.
Gardner Minshew.
I don't have no trust in them.
Sleeper.
I do not have no trust in them.
I like Gardner Minshew as a sleeper because he.
Just like Zamir White at running back, I do not trust him as a running back one.
Okay.
As
Zamir White, I might have to agree with you, but Gardner Minshew, especially what he did I think he did for two teams. No, it wasn't Gardner Minshew. He didn't do it for two teams. But I know Gardner Minshew, when he was on the Jaguars, he was actually nice. He came in, I think he was like a third string backup quarterback, and he made the gap. I think he made the playoffs that year.
I think so. I don't know, but like I said, under that offense, like the offensive line ain't that great. The only thing that I'm really scared of when it comes to offense and defense of any team in our division is the Raiders D line. Raiders D line is really
Crosby?
good. Max Crosby
Oh my
they
gosh.
got, and they also got Christian Wilkins. I'm pretty sure it was
Christian
from
Wilkins.
the Dolphins. That's gonna be a stellar D line combo.
Of course.
After that, you got the Chargers with a good D line combo, Khalil Mack and also Joey Bosa. That's gonna be a really good combo off the edges. And then you also got to account for Patrick Surtain on the Broncos. But like, here's the thing though, all the things is that those teams don't really have offensive lines. Like, the best offensive line outside of the Chiefs, obviously, in our division would probably be the Chargers.
Yeah, I don't think it's the Broncos. It's definitely not the Broncos.
No, definitely not the Broncos.
There was a reason why. I feel like Russell Wilson really wanted that trade because every time he got the ball, he was kind of just like, as soon as he got the ball, they were just in his face.
There's a reason why he didn't play the last couple games.
He definitely was gonna get hurt.
Yeah, nah. So once I saw everything going on there, I was like, yeah, nah, he's out of there. I mean, Joe Alt's gonna be new for the Chargers. I don't see anything special out of his pass protection. I mean, I know that's crazy for me to say, but like when I was watching clips of him, I don't see anything really special. Like, if the QB holds the ball for like a half second longer, he's getting smoked. I mean, I've seen the clips. I mean, he's not sharp on his pass rush. And I mean, you got Rashawn Slater on the other side, but like, if you don't have anybody in the middle, stop Chris Jones.
You think you can compete with them? Like,
not right now, no.
I'm talking about like I'll say by the end of the season, do you think you can be sharp enough to where you can compete with them?
Like in the NFL?
In the NFL,
probably not. No.
Right.
If I'm gonna be real with myself, no.
What about?
I want to play after college, so if anything, I'll probably start looking at
international.
International, IFL. IFL is like the
indoor football league.
Indoor football league.
You got the IFA too. That just became a new league. The IFA, or International Football Alliance.
Yeah.
They just made a team in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the closest place here.
Yeah, I mean, there's other leagues like the UFL. I mean, you got Houston, you got Arlington. I mean, there's St. Louis. St. Louis is my favorite team in the UFL. Or I mean, even looking at like Canadian football.
I mean, you got Germany. You know, Coach Langford said he do got connections in Germany.
Yeah, he do. But I mean, I'm not gonna be like, oh, can you hook me up or whatever. I gotta earn that, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I'm hoping by the end of this year I'll have some sort of look with some sort of league around the United States or even international, hopefully.
Okay. And speaking of the end of the season, I know it's way too early to be looking at this, but do you think yourself, nobody else, is going to be in the All-American? I'm not talking about second team, third team. Do you think you're going to be first team All-Conference? I think you are.
First team All-Conference?
All-Conference.
I mean, the only thing with that is that
you missed one game. That's it.
I mean, I missed the game, yeah, but like the thing is that we gotta produce on offense. If we don't produce as an offense, no O line's gonna get recognition. Okay. We learned that last year. I mean, we have a couple of stellar guys on the O line.
Big O,
Smiley, Frankie in Dallas. Frankie, Dallas are like the two leaders of the O line. They help this group tremendously. They deserve a lot of recognition themselves. For what they've done, what the work they've put in. And like we saw last year with us not having really a lot of success on the offense, they're two guys that deserve to probably be all conference guys, but they didn't get it because there's no production on offense. So it really just all depends on how we do as a team and as an offense. So I mean, if we produce well, yes, I can see me, Frankie, Dallas,
the whole O-line.
I could see the whole O-line getting some sort of recognition in the conference.
Yeah,
I could see it, or even like having a one All-American on a roster or two, even
honorable mention, something like
that. Exactly.
I would say our O-line has, from what I saw last year. I kind of watched some film. I didn't really do a lot of research coming up here. I just came up here and just like, you know what? I'm coming up here. I already know what the problem is. I already know how I'm gonna fix it. I'm coming up here. I'm gonna do my thing. But I would say our O-line has produced.
Oh, we have a lot.
Because I think the year before last year, 2-8, correct?
Yeah, 2-8 my sophomore year.
And then last year was 2-9. I feel like we're definitely better than a 2-8 and 2-9 team as a whole.
Definitely. I mean, like there's no excuse to being too young anymore. I mean, we have 31 seniors.
31 seniors, and all our seniors have potential to be all conference.
Exactly. We everybody has
No, you good.
Everybody has a chance of being an all-conference guy. I mean, we just have to produce as a whole. It comes with execution and just overall progressing from week to week to week, and just getting better overall. So I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I think that we could be really great, and I think we will be really great, honestly.
Okay. And going and moving to that topic, moving over in the topics, who do you think on the D line gives you the most? I wouldn't say trouble, but gives you the best work when y'all? Because don't y'all do like 1-on-1s or like inside
We
runs?
do one-on-ones, we do
Yeah,
inside runs.
Who do you
stuff
think
like that.
like gives you the best look as far as you know what I'm saying when it comes to pass rushes or moves, finesse moves? Who you think who's one person you love going against? Because I know you love to go against guys that are going to make you better. Not somebody not somebody that you're evenly matched with. Somebody that's like you know they're going to be all conference and you want to beat them because you know they're the best. Who is somebody you look forward to in inside run and 1-on-1s?
Remember the names? Flinders Cameron and Alan Garcia.
Alan is nice.
Two of the best defensive ends I've probably faced in a while. Outside of our freshman year, seeing Martin Egbo. Shout out to Martin.
He goes to
North Central.
North Central. He balled out.
He balled out. He got a second-team All-American honor last year. First-team All-Conference honor at Northwestern. I think he had like 25 and a half like tackles for loss. He had something ridiculous, bro. And so like he's balled out. I mean, those are probably the top three defensive players I've faced in my time in college by far. Just going against Allen and knowing that he's a speed rusher, he's finesse, he can use power as well. Yeah. Just like Flynn. Flynn does the exact same thing. He's power, he's finesse, he's speed. He's a mixture of everything, and it's really hard to stop. But like they give me the best look by far.
Okay. And because I know we be doing put-ups. If people don't know what the put-ups are, I ain't gonna say what put-ups are. I ain't gonna put y'all on game. I can't put y'all on game. But I see like every time we do a put-up, you always put up on the D lineman. I really like that. I really respect that. I think they respect it too because it's not like you just saying, oh, Dallas had a good play. Because I be doing it sometimes, like, oh, Cam, he had a good catch. I did it like a couple of weeks ago. But, yeah, you put up the D-line and be like, hey, you got me better. I like that. Keep doing it. You do it all the time. You do it rapidly. It's not like you do it like every once a week. You do it consistently. I think the D-line really appreciates that.
Yeah, they consistently put in work just like we do. I know I have my plays where I beat them to a spot or beat them on a rep, and just like they have their plays where they beat me on a rep. I mean, there was a play this previous week. Nate Creaky, he's another DN that we have that's pretty good. He bull rushed me and ended up winning a really good rep. I mean, and I know I've had my moments against Flynn or even Jacob Bauman. He's one of our D tackles where I've beat him on a couple reps or on a like just holding my ground on him. But like, yeah, I mean, like they put in just as much work as we do, and we see him like repetitively. Like we see him every single day. We go against him every single day. So I think it's important to recognize the other side of the ball and not just our own. So.
Of course. You have anything you want to ask me?
How's your experience been, bro?
Since I've been in
ever since in June, where you got a hold of me, or no,
July. It was July.
No, it was even sooner than that because it was back in school. Like
it was back during school, but
so, like it was like.
So
April,
yeah.
Like April, you got a hold of me saying that you wanted to play ball again.
I did,
and you were having troubles with a couple things from the old school,
the transcript, and then July 1st.
You got
shout out to the government. This is why I say I love the government. I don't love the government because y'all be BSing, but shout out to the government. So the government made it legal, made it a law, basically saying I can get my transcript without paying all my money. Money back from the school I was previously at, and I was in like it was a lot of money. It like terrible, and most of the stuff. And every time I sent money, somebody I would ask about the transaction. They'll still say, "Oh, you still owe this amount of much money." I was like, "How's that How's that possible? If I just paid $200, $300, $400, $500, I was paying I probably paid
a lot.
I paid so much money. I probably paid. I'm gonna be serious. Like $5,000 in money back, and they kept saying I still owe this money every time. I was like, how's that even possible? Where's the money I'm putting in to get my transcript going to? I was like, They're like, oh, I don't know, and they'll tell me set up schedules. I was just like, it was so terrible. So
any future people out there, be aware of where you're going. Please
be aware.
Be aware.
Be aware. And people who are going D3, I'm not putting D3 down because D3, I would say D3 has some ballers. But if you're going to D3, you have to pay attention to how the money, the tuition, how much it costs. Because Division III, as far as I know right now,
they do not give out athletic scholarships.
They don't give out athletic scholarships. They give you roster spots.
Yes, they do not give you athletic scholarships, bro.
You can get the Pell Grant from FAFSA.
You can get Pell Grant from FAFSA.
You can get academics. You can be a first year. But you will still have to.
But like, you will still owe a lot. Like, be aware of that. Like, yes. I mean, shoot, I'm paying so much less here at NAIA school.
And people who don't know, NAIA and NCAA are two different things.
They are completely different.
NAIA you still can get NIL from NAIA.
Yep. It's very hard, but yeah.
You still get scholarships from NAIA. They pay for you to come to school. They pay for you. It's not like this, that, the third. And the people in the administration, in our admissions office, they will tell you, hey, you got this award, you got this award. You also on a football team. I'm going to hit your coach up. Okay, the coach said you also have a scholarship for this amount of money, X amount of money. So when I found out, okay, I can get my transcript, and I found out I can go, and then I found out what Sterling was. I did my little research. I hit Robbie up July 1st. I remember. It was July 3rd. I hit July. I said, hey, I got my thing. Do y'all give out scholarships? He said, yeah, I'm going to hit you up. I'm like, all right, bet. Mind you, I stopped talking to Coach Schultz because I didn't want to waste Coach Schultz's time. Because I felt like I was wasting his time because I was BSing. I was just BSing because I'm trying to get my transcript and they're not giving it to me. So I was wasting his time and I wasn't trying to waste his time. So I started hitting him up. Dad says, Robbie, hey, I got my transcript. I'm doing it all now. And see, as I did it, before even Coach Langford called me, I was already in. I was already did all that. And then after I got off the phone with Coach Langford for the first time, I was already accepted into the school. I had like 4 weeks. Not even 4 weeks. I had 3 weeks to prepare to get to Kansas. Found a way here, get my bags here, make sure my majors and stuff like that good. Classes. I had 3 weeks to prepare to get here. And it was like very hard.
Be blessed you had more time than me.
Yes,
I had 5 days.
5 days. Bro. And then get right. And then I had to pay for I know I had to pay for admissions to get like this when you put in
like an enrollment fee. That thing sucks. But luckily, the enrollment fee goes towards your actual cost.
Yeah.
So like once you pay that enrollment fee, then it's $300 down on your enrollment cost for however much you owe.
It was that I paid for that and my room.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after that it's like, and I start work study. I'm starting work study next week.
What are you doing?
Next week or the week after. I'm doing the Observer. I'm doing the journalism. I'm actually. I do the podcast for myself.
Yeah.
I'm doing journalism. I can't do it for the football team because I'm on the football team.
Yeah. But
I'm doing the Observer magazine. Not magazine, but the blog for Sterling Carlitz. And it's they're not. It's not. And the thing is, it's not going towards my tuition. They're actually going to direct deposit it to me.
To you?
Yeah, I just found it out. I went to Mass High.
I was saying because I know like you probably had an option.
Yeah, I found out I was eligible. Once I found out I was eligible, and I found out from my communication teacher, he set it up. He said he's gonna do all the classes. He can sign off on it. Got the paper for it, and I'm good.
Work study be saving people's lives.
Yeah, that's why I'm so.
They be helping out a lot. The only thing that sucks about work study is that you get paid monthly.
You get paid monthly?
Yes, bro. It's like every month.
Oh, but it's not a lot, so.
Yeah, not only that, but it's like I think it's like minimum wage as well. I think it's like $7.25, $7.50, something like that.
I'm at $8.50.
$8.50?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I couldn't remember what it was because I know like one of our football players last year in the spring, he did 2 work studies and a job off campus as well while maintaining football, and even though he gets on my nerves repeatedly.
He still go here?
Yeah, Dom G.
Dom?
Yeah.
No, the
O-lineman, short O-lineman that's like 5'6".
Yeah.
No neck. Looks like a miniature Papa Smurf.
Wow. I hope he watches this.
Good.
Because he's gonna Robbie Malcolm was talking? Good. I know Robbie Malcolm.
He looks like a Snorlax too.
Oh wow. Wow. See, I wouldn't even said that. That's crazy. Yes. You want to get, I hope you
No
know.
hesitation.
Once this video comes, once he sees this, it's over for you. He comes straight to your room.
Okay, I would like to see him try.
That's going to be hilarious.
I'll post a clip of him trying to reach a defensive tackle. He longs arms him, and he's over here like this can't even reach him.
No way. He called you a T-Rex.
I will post that.
He called you a T-Rex. You got to, hey,
We have the clip. We have the clip saved.
Oh, my gosh. You have to. That's terrible. That's terrible. Y'all are terrible.
I'm
about to transfer. I'm about to go.
You've been here for 2 months.
Hey, I haven't been here for 3 weeks.
A month.
3 weeks. I've been here for 3 weeks. I haven't been here for a month.
Oh my god.
Next week makes it. Matter of fact, what today is?
On the 9th. Yeah. On the 9th, there'll be a month.
Next week would make 1 month of me being in Kansas.
Sterling, Kansas.
So
I remember you was in Chicago saying, "What's it, Kansas? I've never been to Kansas.
Yeah,
I'll never go to Kansas."
Yeah, and now
I was like, "Just wait."
No, I've never been to Kansas. Now I'm here. No.
A little bit different, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Welcome to my home state, buddy.
Yeah. But then you moved to North Dakota?
South Dakota.
You lived in South Dakota?
Right after our freshman year.
Yeah.
Moved up to South Dakota. Parents got an opportunity up there. Was up there for a couple of years, and this summer we just moved back here to Kansas.
Oh, so you did move back?
Yeah, we just moved back.
Back to Topeka?
Yeah.
Back to your same house?
Mm-hmm. So we just moved back to Kansas, like right after the school year got over last year.
Okay.
So
and that's where you got your tattoo, right?
This one. I got this one up. I got this one up in South Dakota, and then I got this one up over in Topeka.
Talk about them. Talk about your tattoos for a little bit.
This one, I just wanted something to represent my family, just knowing that like family doesn't last forever, and don't take it for granted.
Yeah.
All right. Take every opportunity you have with them. So that's what like an hourglass is made out of a tree for. That's what the dead tree and live tree is for. And then also with that, I wanted to represent something of my parents both, as they've done so much for me in my lifetime.
Of course, I feel like everybody.
So much, bro. Like it's unreal.
You can never repay your parents, bro. Especially your mom.
It's insane.
Like I love my dad, but my mom carried me for 9 months and carried me. Had to go through aches, pains, everything, and people don't understand. Like once your mom going, once your dad going, once your mom or dad going, once people are gone, there's no coming back. The only way you will ever see them again is through like a video, or memories. You won't see them ever again. And it's like, don't ever take that for granted, because some people don't even have parents.
Exactly.
Some people are orphans. Some people parents die trying to give them, because I don't know the percentage, but women do go through, I think, like blood fills their lungs or something like that, and it's like when they're giving birth. Of course, that percentage is way, way down, but it's still like
it doesn't matter that happens.
Some women will risk their life for them to have a kid, and it's like it's a very sad topic.
It's crazy, but yeah, I mean, so the wolf represents my dad. I don't know if the camera can see it really well, but I mean, it represents my dad. It's like he's had stuff that I've grown up around. Like he had a staff like with a wolf head on it, kind of deal.
Whoa.
Like literally,
that's
like
really,
the staff literally went up to my shoulders.
That's
bro.
really some Kansas stuff, bro.
Yeah,
that's
like
terrible.
He had like sweatshirts that had wolves on it. I mean, he had
the wolf is like his favorite. That's like his brand. That's his favorite.
That's literally like his animal. Like, and then the Bible verse down below here, Matthew 7:12, and it's like the golden rule: sow and everything do to others as you would have them do to you.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's like one thing that my mom was always taught me is treat others how you want to be treated. Even though they disrespect you, that doesn't mean you have to disrespect them back.
Word. And what about
this one? Represents my sign as a Sagittarius. As in the Sagittarius sign, it has a bow and arrow in it, and so that's just what the arrows are. And then also it has 3 arrows. 2 of them are complete, like or fully made, and the other one is broken. The 2 fully complete ones represents my past and my present. As I mean, I can't change what I do now, and I can't change what I've done in the past. And then the broken ones, my future is I know my future isn't complete, and I don't know what it holds. So they're deep, long, significant meanings. So
okay.
So I know you got a couple tats. I know you got a couple new ones.
I got one new one. The only new one I have is on my arm right here. It says EST 2003. That's the year I was born. I'm not telling people my birthday. If you know my birthday, forget it. I don't like to tell people my birthday. I have one right here that says attack everything, fear nothing. I've been living like that for the past all my life, because I haven't been. Once I found out what I wanted to do in life, I just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go get it. I'm gonna go chase my dreams. While people sleep and have dreams, I'm gonna go chase what I'm dreaming about. I have a crown to remind me that I'm always gonna be a king. And everybody who knows me knows that I like to be go by Simba, and everybody who knows Simba is the Lion King, and so Simba reminds me that I'm always gonna be a king. My crown sometimes tilt, but my crown would never fall off my head. I have one on this shoulder that says built off pain, and the built off pain, people don't understand. When actually I got it from that one song, actually the viral song by Cola Ray,
Okay.
like numb to the pain. I don't want to be numb to it. I want the pain to build me. In the Bible, I'm not gonna say it word for word. I can't remember word for word right now, but it talks about how pain builds you up. If you want to be building, if you pray to God, you ask for wisdom. He's gonna tell you, hey, he's gonna give you a lesson, and you're gonna learn from it, rather than you just automatically receive wisdom. You're always gonna learn a lesson from something. You're always gonna remember not to do it once. I mean, not to do it again. Whether it takes 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, it's gonna be a lesson. It's like teachers when they teach you, and they do it over and over again. It's repetition.
Exactly. I like that. That's actually kind of nice. I need to get more though. I'm trying to get another one right here. Hopefully, fill these spots a little bit. Try to get sleep going. Hopefully, man.
Okay.
So,
okay.
but I want to hear a little bit more about your experience here at Sterling. What about like the chapels and everything?
Chapels
how you
is
feel about it?
very new because at CUC we didn't
have that.
We didn't have that. We had chapel classes, like we had Lutheran classes.
Yeah, we had the Lutheran classes.
And we had a whole little epidemic when we went to the church. That was the first time I was actually that was the first time in the church that whole semester. Last time I went on the church, the chapel, my bad, the Lutheran chapel. The only time I ever been in there is when you remember all the freshman football players were forced to go in there?
Yeah, where we had for like orientation and stuff like that. Yes, bro.
Outside of that, I didn't have no chapel classes, so I had no reason to be in there. I'll always go past it and go to the locker room, and they had the little band room right there, so I'll go in there and play.
Yeah, because the chapel, like the church or the chapel area was all connected to like the arts, the bands, and all the Lutheran classes too over there.
Can't say Christian because
my parents. It's different. It's different. I can't disrespect the faith like that.
But that was the only time I ever went into the chapel when that epidemic hit, and it was a lot. It was very dramatic. That was kind of another reason why I left, because it was like, I don't know where it came from, but it was like a whole bunch of drama between teachers. Teachers were arguing with teachers. It was I forgot her name. Her name was Miss Karen. She was my writing teacher. I like legit. That was the only teacher. I wouldn't say only teacher, but that was the main teacher that looked out for me my whole time. She would send me emails. She would tell me to come out to class. She would actually ask me, because she knew whenever she felt something, whenever I felt off or I didn't feel it, she would recognize it. I don't know. She treated me kind of like her son. I mean, even though I wasn't biological, I haven't seen her since I left. But even though I wasn't her biological son, she treated me like her son. She would text me, she would email me, hey, come out to class, I want to talk to you. And after class, she would talk to me, and we would literally have one-on-one time for like an hour. And me and her literally would just sit down. And that was like my person I went to while I was in Chicago. Because I ain't gonna lie, I got homesick. Once I got homesick, it was like, why am I here?
I got homesick real fast.
It took me to the second semester. No, it took me to November to get me homesick, because a whole little incident happened. And when that incident happened, it showed me who my true friends are. Because my true friends really, hey, you good? Come through. Hey, we got you. You know, like you was still around. Like everybody on the floor, mostly everybody on the floor.
Kelly, bro, not Kelly. Lindy.
Oh my god.
First and second Lindy awards we had.
Let's get it.
Oh my god.
Let's get into that after that series. Let's get into that after that series. When that happened, bro, most people on campus stopped talking to me for a week because they believed the rumor. I'm like, bro, y'all believe rumors? Y'all really don't. The fact that the people that really stopped talking to me were people that barely knew it. They only knew me by like name and face. Like, hey, you're Jaden, right? Cool. Okay. And it was like the fact that y'all really believe somebody, and the fact that, and what makes it worse is that I wasn't the first person that happened to. So, and then what makes it even worse, everybody found out it was a lie. And once they found out it was a lie, 1 week later, everybody tried to be my friend. Everybody that said...
We know who we're talking about.
Yes, we know
we're
exactly
gonna address
what
this person. We're just going to address this person as... Who are we going to address her as?
I'm not going to
address her as anything? Okay,
I'm not even going to address it. I'm not even going to address it. But the only thing I'm going to speak about that situation is that when it happened, and everybody left me, and like I only had like the other than second Lindy and first Lindy outside of football, I only had like 3 friends for real. And I still talk to them 3 friends outside of football
have,
today.
Like Caleb
was in football. Caleb's part of football.
Yeah.
Caleb, Jonah. Outside of football, I didn't really talk to nobody because it was so weird. It was like, y'all really believe it's rumor, and y'all, if you've been around me long enough, you would know I would never even think about it because I got my own problems. Why would I even put myself in that situation?
See, like once I found out like you got all that drama that was going on, I knew there was like Caleb dealt with that too.
Marquette,
God rest in peace.
God rest his soul.
Rest in peace with Marquette. But like,
it was so bad. It was so bad because it killed like. And I was just like, I've been around y'all. I've been like, we all shared labs, we all ate together, and now y'all want to act crazy because this rumor. It was false the whole time. Mm-hmm. And once everybody found out it was false, they're like, oh, hey. They tried to welcome me back. And I just felt like super weird.
You saw people's true colors.
I saw people's true colors super fast. And that's what made me like, even coming here, I try to be platonic. I don't try to give off no weird vibe. And in the moment I feel like I'm giving you a weird vibe, I'm going to back off. I'm going to let you know, hey, I feel like I did something wrong. Let me know what's up. Before anything, because I don't want to give you no weird vibes. I don't want nobody to think like, hey, he's super weird. I don't know what's up with him, but it's something wrong with him. But yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch. Once I found out all those other people were like dealing with all that, I was like, I'm not messing with nobody here.
Yeah, it took me so long to like actually feel more. Being there, it took me so long to feel welcome back, because it was like, are y'all really messing with me because of who I am, or y'all messing with me because y'all found out y'all was wrong? That's what made me like hesitant about even talking to people. And to them 3 friends that are now on the football team, that like I said, I still talk to the football team, basketball team. Like I still cool with the football and basketball team, and like some other people on other teams. But to them 3 friends that. I know one of them was on the track team. 2 of the 3 friends that stayed down, and they even cussed her out. They even cussed her out the day they found her about it. Huh? They found out they texted her. They texted me saying, "Oh, by the way, I just cussed this girl out because they've been around me. They've been around me long enough to know I wouldn't put nobody in that situation." So when that happened, I was just like, "Yeah, I like that I have people. I like that I have my people that have my back." So I respect it. I respect them. I love them with all my heart, wholeheartedly. For real.
Yeah, nah.
Now let's talk about the Lindy days, bro.
Oh
my God. I have a video. I still have that video of you. Robbie has problems.
Chill.
Robbie has problems. Oh my God. When the Chiefs lost in the was it the playoffs?
Yes, bro.
Chiefs lost in the playoffs. Robbie went crazy. Oh my goodness.
It was not a good night.
It was not a good. That. And then when they almost lost, you still went crazy because they were down. When Joe beat on
all
Joe
y'all
Burrow,
was against me, bro.
Because it was like the Chiefs are. We know the Chiefs are a powerhouse. They are definitely in a dynasty mode right now.
They are definitely in a dynasty mode.
So with all of us, we all just like, you're a Chiefs fan? Okay, we're just gonna pick on you. Yeah, that's all it was. It was fun. It was all love, but it was still like, we're just gonna pick on you because you are a Chiefs fan. It's not because like, this, that, the third. It's because you are a Chiefs fan. That's why I was messing with you. You know, Robbie, you my dog.
Yeah, that was definitely a night. Nah, what was the dorm over by that was close to the football field? Because you had like if you look if like.
I used to sleep.
You have like Lindy.
First, second Lindy, DJ.
Yes.
The second semester DJ was terrible. They had a splatter guns.
That's what I was thinking of bringing up.
Oh my God!
When they pulled up the second Lindy.
You opened the door. I did. This is where Robbie became an L man's. I had beef with the whole. It wasn't real beef. We all was playing around. We all had splatter guns. Like we all had the little splatter guns, the little gel bullets.
The Orbeez.
Yeah, the Orbeez. I had a Nerf gun. A Orbeez bullet versus Nerf guns. I was talking crazy. If you know me,
in my defense, he did this to himself.
You opened the door.
You wait on snap and called out all the
whole
DJs.
DJ.
You called out all the DJs and expected them not to pull up.
And then I had locked myself in the room.
You deserved that.
And then as soon as I saw it, I was playing the game. We had the game in the little. It was like the way our dorms set up is like dorms on this side. You got the hallway. You got the little passage, like right now the bathroom. This little TV.
Yeah.
Had the game right there, and you had dorms on the other side. Robbie said, "I'm sorry." I said, "What you mean?" I said, "I'm playing the game." I said, "What you mean?" I'm like, he like, "Bruh, my bad." I'm like, "Okay, no problem." I'm like, Robbie just being Robbie. Open this. I hear the door open. I look on the corner of my eye. I see. I don't know what it was.
CJ.
No. It wasn't CJ. It was Baba G-Day. Baba G-Day was the first person that came in. I saw.
You had Baba G-Day, then CJ.
CJ.
And then you
Speed.
had Speed.
I had Vaughn.
Oh my God.
I had the whole second Lenny pull up. I was like, oh, I'm about to get out of here.
Bro,
I'm so glad my
in his room for like 30 minutes.
Yes.
And they all stayed out there for that long.
I had music
Lettuce came out of his room.
Dude, Lettuce is one. Shout out to Lettuce, man. Lettuce is one of the coolest RAs I ever met. Because Lettuce really didn't. He was like, hey, as long as you don't get in trouble, as long as I don't know about it, cool.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Man.
But Lettuce came out the room. He like, bro, what's going on? They showed him the video. Like, bro, he was just talking on Snapchat. You gonna take that? You're like, we don't take no disrespect. I'm like, bro, I'm at my door playing music through a speaker.
Drew was also over there.
Drew Elliott. Hey, Drew, Drew coaches. He coaches at Defiance.
School.
No, he coaches at Defiance College.
Oh, really?
Defiance College. He's the defensive back coach.
Oh, shit. I thought he coached at high school.
No, he's the defensive back coach at Defiance College.
That's
DC.
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But, like, everybody, when I say everybody pulled up, it was super bad.
I'm talking about, like, after that 30 minutes, dude, and then you took off running.
Yeah, once they
had to chase him around campus. Y'all was out till like 1:30 in the morning. They was chasing you,
and everybody had finals that week.
Bro, then we had finals.
It was finals week that was happening, bro. And it was funny because everybody was trying to finish up their finals project,
and you just hear people running up and down the halls.
You just see me bolting across campus, getting chased by like 20 people.
Nah, the most annoying thing was trying to get in those dorms though. Like after like hours and stuff, when all the doors locked, you went up the ramp and then the doors locked. Had to scan into that. Had those double doors that closed. Had to get into that. And then just to get into the dorms,
you had to use a key.
You had to use a key to open the secure door just to get into the stairwell. And then after that key, you went up the stairs.
And you had
to use another key to get into that dorm, which got into your hall. And then you had a third and final key to get into your room. They had that place on lockdown.
They still ain't gonna lie.
On lockdown.
Even as that so locked, bro. People were still spending nights in other people's
doors. All the time, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. They was not their security. Like they'll see it on camera, and then like they'll tell you to go home.
And then you just go back.
Yeah, 15 minutes later, you just walk back in, bro. You just come in through the other way. It was hilarious because I think only one person got caught. I can't remember who they got caught.
Saba? No, Saba didn't get caught.
Saba never got caught. She literally after practice or whatever, she literally would just go into his room.
Yeah,
they literally stayed together.
Crazy thing it was all. Yeah, I saw that.
I think they might get married. I think they might get married.
They're going to.
Yeah,
ain't no way
they're so amazing. You know, Scott is engaged.
What?
What? Scott Child's engaged.
By parties, Bro, the white lie party.
Bro, I hated Robbie at parties because I had to treat you like a kid and you're older than me. Like it's like going to parties with Robbie, bro. Every time we went to go party with Robbie, I'll tell Robbie while we were walking there, I'd be like, Robbie, you on your own once you get in this party.
Oh my God.
Me and Deontay will be chilling.
Yeah,
see Robbie.
It was raps.
I see Robbie on the other side. Turn. I was like, Robbie, bro.
I was.
What are you doing? It was so weird. It was so.
And then you guys had to bring me back.
No, I didn't bring you.
No, you guys did once.
I brought you back once because
and
the party was over.
After that.
After that, bro, it was hilarious, bro. Yeah, it was definitely
nice. We can't go too deep. Though.
It was sometimes where everybody, I think first semester, everybody would come up to our floor, and just chill. Like legit, most of the schools, like imagine that. How many people we had on campus? Like 1,000 something, 2,000 something.
Around like 2,200.
Around,
I think it was like 2,200, and then we had like another 400 or 500 off camp or like online.
And on our floor, we had at least like 20 students. We had 20 students staying. At least 20 students staying on Second Lindy. But we'll have like another 40 plus people come to Second Lindy.
Second Lindy was the place.
It was only
Second
so
Lindy
big.
was turned.
It was only so big, and we all be chilling, all just be laid back. Right. We all would just open the door, like legit. It was like, I called it open door parties.
Definitely was open door parties.
Because it wasn't really a party. It was more like a social hangout. Because you got 50 plus people, you got 70 plus people on one floor. And then everybody's walking to everybody's room.
The best thing about Lindy was like literally, you're literally like 15 feet, 20 feet away in the stairwell. Like across the stairwell was the female dorms. The top floor.
Oh yeah.
You literally go to the top floor.
It was like everything was like unisex.
Yeah, it was unisex. It was like that was actually kind of sick. Like compared to here, like everything else is just male dorms, female dorms.
Yeah, no, we would just tell everybody, hey, pull up the Second Lindy after you know everything. Everybody will pull up, and we all would just have a good time, just chilling, awesome. Like super late, like here. That could happen here, I would say, but I feel like everybody has to get to know each other because we started doing that like I want to say a month and a half in after every sport settled on campus. Yeah, but being in Chicago was fun. I ain't gonna lie.
Chicago was awesome.
It was a very, very, very good.
The only part that wasn't awesome is that I did not have any control over myself, and I gained 45 pounds.
You gained 45 pounds?
I arrived at 280. I left at 325.
That's terrible.
That's because I didn't play, bro. I didn't play, and I was having too much fun outside of football. I didn't care about football there.
Yeah, because
that's the thing. I lost the love for football there, but once I left,
but
I gained it back. I'm not gonna lie.
But for people that don't understand, your freshman year determines whether you want to play football. It
really does.
Because after your freshman year, when you're not feeling it, especially if you're your freshman year or your transfer year, if you're not feeling it, you're gonna lose love for the game. That's what I felt. I had so much love for the game even when I left.
You still played semi-ball.
I still played semi-pro. I still was trying to be around football. But even then, when I left, I'm glad I got hold of Robbie. I would not be able to be back in school, be back chasing my dreams. You know, the NFL is not my dream though. By the way, guys, I do have career goals outside the NFL.
Oh yeah, always gotta have career goals outside of football. Shoot.
Man. Yeah, but. It was a very crazy time. Chicago was a very crazy time.
It was fun.
Yeah,
it was worth the trip. I will say that much.
Yeah, definitely. If people don't understand, bro, I understand you're going to college for doctor, lawyers, and stuff, but have fun.
Have fun.
College is really.
Trust me.
And bro. I say this, I'm not trying to sound like one of the people that's in your health class or homeroom or anything like that. College is an experience, bro.
It really is.
College is a once in a lifetime experience. You're never going to experience it ever again. You're never going to experience it ever anywhere else outside of college.
That's the one thing that this school does lack, though.
The college experience?
Yes.
Nah, we can turn it. I can.
We can turn it up though. Yeah, we can turn it up a little bit.
I would say give me a month in the house, cause give me a month in the house.
Yeah, we gotta turn it up.
I feel like you know what I'm saying. We can. Yeah, we definitely can turn it up, but we gonna have to do it like not legally. Legally and by all the rules, of course. But yeah, it's Chicago. I feel like it was more of it brought you into you have to take care of yourself more. And Sterling puts you more in a sense of we're gonna help you. We're gonna hold your hand and we're gonna make sure you get to your goals because we're not gonna fail you. The only way you fail here is if you fail on your own.
You really have to try to fail here.
Yeah.
You really have to try to fail.
People don't understand that.
Like, it's crazy. Literally, you show up and you do the in-class work, and you will pass with at least a C.
And then on top of that, if you're a senior, they talk about I'm not a senior, but they talk about internships. Yes. And it's not just regular internships where you got to go, hey, you go here for free. It's paid internships. I know I overheard a conversation, somebody getting paid $38 an hour for an internship in their major. And they already have a job lined up as soon as they graduate.
Yeah, no, it's wild. Like, it's crazy what those internships do for you. Now, another thing that I do like about the school that Chicago did not provide
the mission trips.
the mission trips.
I
was
want to
just
do
about
that.
to mention that.
I want to do that. I really want to go to Ghana.
They went to Ghana over last year or like a couple years ago or whatever it was.
No, it was this. It was this year.
They went to Ghana.
This summer.
Yeah, this summer. They went to Ghana. We had a couple of people go to Germany and do a couple baseball camps for like 6 weeks. And then we had a group of people go up to Alaska and do a mission trip up there. And I think this coming summer, we have another mission trip going up to Alaska, but a different part of Alaska.
I know spring break, they have one in Kansas City, I believe.
Something like that.
I know. One is Kansas City.
Do that
but
there's no point for that one.
I'm thinking about...
an hour away from it.
I know, but I'm thinking about... I really want to travel, so I'm thinking about the one across the country. Not across the country, but across the... in Ghana. Because they might do... I think the South African one, the way they explained it, it was fun. Honestly. I might...
Yeah, no, like the mission trips that they provide here are sick. They're awesome. I'm not gonna
in
lie
Chicago they ain't do that.
They didn't do that at all. They didn't like the only type of interaction they had like to get people involved off campus type of deal.
And it was mandatory.
It was like mandatory.
Yeah. Even though chapel's mandatory here, you actually learn something. You learn something. You see by new people all the time. I have not sat next to the same person since
like
I've been
more
here.
than once.
Yeah,
like,
more than once. The only time I do that is in class because we kind of have
that's the thing in college. Is like in college, that's one rule is that you have an unassigned assigned seat.
And the other rule is to be social. You have to socialize.
Be social.
If you're in your room and you wondering why you don't really have no friends, you see everybody partying. It's because that's what you're making your college experience.
Exactly.
If you're here, make the most of it.
Exactly. You
can't just be bored.
You gotta go out.
Yeah. Even if you don't go
after our freshman year.
Yeah.
Like, you saw me. I didn't do nothing.
The first semester you didn't do nothing.
Nothing.
But me and Deontay always was out having fun.
You guys would invite me to stuff too.
Yeah, we were like, come on. And then one day you were just like, you know what, F it, let's go. And you had the time of your life.
Bro, it was
and
awesome.
After that, you just went. We went
every weekend.
Every
weekend.
You didn't go with me. Never mind. I was gonna tell you about Natalie's birthday. Natalie's birthday.
I didn't go to that.
I know. It was only me, Caleb, Jonah, and Kendrick were the only guys there.
I forgot about Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick went up, bro. But it was only like 4 guys the whole night and like 20 girls. And the girls were listen, I didn't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. But it was Northwestern cheerleaders, DePaul cheerleaders. I think some more. DePaul.
Bro.
You remember she was a cheerleader on DePaul.
I know.
She a cheerleader.
You showed me the. Bro, okay, we're not gonna go there. Okay.
Yeah. But even after all that, it was still like I had the time of my life. I love like making connections. That's why I do here. I try to socialize because you never know who gonna have a bash like a birthday bash.
Did you ever go to U of I with us?
I went by myself. Not by myself, but I went with somebody.
Did you go with me?
No, I didn't go with y'all. I remember I went one time. I went with somebody that I knew. I met through Nylene, and she hit me up, said, "Oh, you want to come through?" She picked me up, and we went to a U of I party.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you went with me and oh gosh,
You talking about UIC?
No. U of I.
U of I, Illinois?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went one time.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you were with us, so I can't remember.
So I've been to a Northwest in Chicago. I went to Sterling. I'm not Sterling, but a Concordia party. I went to a Northwestern party. I've been to a U of I party.
U of I, yes.
And I've been to a DePaul party. And it's one more. Remember when the 707? Were you there 707 during the spring? It was cold.
Yeah.
Like when it was cold.
Bro, that's one thing
I forgot the name of. Oh no! It wasn't them. It was who we were supposed to play. Who we were supposed to scrimmage before the season.
Lake Forest?
No, we scrimmaged Lake Forest. It was another team. They're blue. Like their mascot's like a blue team.
It wasn't North.
No, it's not North. Is it North?
It was a really bad team.
They were blue and black. They were blue and black.
We scrimmaged them. We played them for JV.
No. Oh yeah, I didn't play JV.
I don't.
I started.
I know. I hate you.
No, but yeah, you did. You guys did scrimmage them.
I can't. What was? I can't look it up right now.
I can't think about it. But when I went to a party there because I met a girl there. Oh, I met a girl through a friend. I knew one of the basketball players, and she was cool. And I met her friend through her, and me and her started talking. And I went to a Dominican party.
I went. Oh, yeah, no, we went to a couple of those. Me, JJ.
I didn't go to a couple. I went to one. I ain't gonna lie. Freshman year was fun, and on top of that, I was passing my classes, so I really didn't care.
Yeah, nah, I was struggling.
Cause
I was struggling.
I paid attention, and plus, when I didn't at one time when I really didn't talk to nobody and socialize with nobody, I wasn't doing nothing but staying in my room after class. So I literally would just type up everything.
I feel you. That was it was good times. It was great times up in Chicago.
Would I trade that for my freshman year for anything else? Probably not.
Nah.
Even though I had the hardships and all that other stuff that
rough.
happened, it was still a time.
Yeah, no, they definitely had its rough moments.
Yeah,
definitely, especially in football.
But I definitely, yeah. And then we.
Do you hear what happened this year?
I know about the 90 points,
bro.
90.
Did you hear what happened in the second quarter though? Bro, it was like 14-0 going after the first quarter.
It was
14-0 after the first quarter. Get into the second quarter. Heads up, I'm not there, so I'm watching it on the live stream, and I'm watching the KU game in person against UCF at the same time. 4 straight 3-and-outs, 4 straight punt return touchdowns.
Punt returner was, but then he probably got
4 3-and-outs of bro. Oh my. I saw that and I was like, that ain't no way.
And the thing is, I'm upset because I rocked with the boys there. I would rock with DeAndre.
Exactly.
Yeah, I rocked with JJ. I was upset for them. I was super upset for them. Like, I was upset for them.
What is one coach that you do miss that was there at the time when you were there?
Coach Woody, Coach Sevy. Definitely Coach Sevy. Coach Sevy changed my life a lot. And Coach Butler. I feel like
I was about to say Butler.
Butler was funny. I think he went after your Concordia. I don't know where
he's at. D1 school. I don't know
what
D1 school.
He was at HBCU.
Yeah, he's at HBCU right now. Yeah.
But
gosh,
it's really the defensive staff. The defense. I wouldn't say coach. Lance, yes, Lance was.
I miss Lance.
I think he still coaches there.
Is he at Benny?
Oh yes, he went to Benny. He went to Benedictine.
Yeah, he went to Benny.
Yeah.
And linebacker,
Coach Matt Henning.
Yes.
Yeah, he went to a D1 school too.
Did he?
Yeah, and then there's another coach. I forgot the coach that recruited me, but then he ended up leaving, and then after that,
Aubrey Peterson.
No, he was an O-line coach. He loved.
Oh my gosh! He went to Michigan Tech. He went to a D2 school. Oh gosh, I gotta find him now.
I forgot his name, but he was.
No, it's gonna bug me. Now I gotta pull it up.
He told us about we thought
Russman.
Yes, I love Russman, bro. Cause he was after I forgot the coach that recruited me. He recruited the coach that recruited everybody.
The coach that recruited me was Aubrey.
No, it wasn't Aubrey.
That was the guy that recruited me.
The big black dude?
No, the former head coach before Lambert. That's who recruited me.
No, it was a big black dude. I forgot his name, but he ended up leaving and going to Furman.
Now, I was gonna say Aubrey recruited
remember when they was looking for a new head coach? They had like Zoom calls and stuff like that before Lambert.
No, it wasn't Aubrey. I lied to you. It was
the big black dude. He was a D-line coach.
No,
he was going
no. DB coach. The
Sevy?
No.
That was a DB coach.
Who's the guy that went to St. Thomas? He coached.
He went to St. Thomas. That's the dude that recruited me.
Yeah, but he recruited wasn't a line coach.
I think he was a defensive coordinator. He was something on defense.
He was defense.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
But he ended up going to St. Thomas. Yeah, he didn't go to Furman. He went to St. Thomas.
Yeah, he went to St. Thomas.
And he ended up recruiting like 60, 70 freshmen.
Bro, like
the man was amazing at recruiting.
And that's one thing that he was really good at. It's because like everybody I talked to that was there,
he said, "Oh, I
got recruited by him." I was like, "Dang, this man brought people in."
And then he got a better opportunity to be a running backs coach and get paid more, because they didn't give him the head coach job.
Yeah, they wouldn't give it to him, so they gave it to Lambert. And now he's not even coaching anymore.
He's done.
Yeah, apparently not. And apparently he's working on. What I heard is that I think he's working on a farm or something like that. So
he did say he grew up on a farm. So.
Yeah, so I think he's working on a farm or something
Congrats
like that.
to him, though. At least he's doing something, you know what I'm saying, better than nothing. Some people aren't doing nothing after football. They're just at home.
Yeah.
Get lazy. Super.
It's crazy. Shoot, we reached the time, man.
Yeah, what a time. And then after that, Who's one coach? Russman. I miss Russman because after
We just
Russman,
mentioned him.
after
we just
Russman,
mentioned him.
Yeah, Russman took over his recruiting, and Russman, even when I was like, Coach Russman was like, hey, I know this ain't the way it's going to go, but, we still going to want you to come in. We still want you to come produce. And that's exactly what I did. That's why
And then Lenny came.
Lenny came, Ball came.
Wade.
Ball and Wade play at the same school?
Yeah.
They play at Virginia
Western.
Yeah.
Westlake, yeah.
Them boys balling, I think.
They balling. Wade and Ball start over there.
Yeah, they both start. And Wade just transferred in. Wade still got this year, he got next year. Speed got 2 years too.
How does he have?
Because Wade took a year off.
So he didn't practice or nothing, do any of that.
He just was there. He just was just chilling. And then after that,
bro, it's crazy because everybody be here like, oh yeah, I have an extra year left, and I'm a senior, bro. Where's my year? They told me no.
You have to talk to NAIA.
Bro, they told me I
don't know if it's like a D3 to NAIA.
They told me I couldn't get it back because I played in the JV games.
That don't mean. NAIA.
They told me I played in the 2 JV games, so I couldn't get my year back.
That don't even make sense.
It was stupid.
Unless you take a grad.
No.
Matter of fact, you can't take a grad.
If I take a grad year, I have to take a grad year at a different program.
Oh, because they don't have the grad school.
The only grad program they have here is the AT program. And so if I go to another school, the rule is if I transfer to a school inside the conference, then
no transfer.
I have to transfer to a school that has a grad program that my previous school does not hold.
Robbie, you don't have to transfer inside the conference. You went to Chicago by yourself, man. You might as well. I wouldn't say up and leave, but if you want to be you can be a GA.
That's what they're having me do. I'm gonna be after this season's over here at Sterling. I'm staying here for the spring and the fall next year, and I'm gonna be a
graduate assistant.
Yeah, a grad assistant and be a defensive line assistant coach.
Oh, because I don't play D line. Please don't be a DB.
I want to be a DB coach. I would coach you up. How about that?
I would transfer.
He's gonna switch so fast.
I'm going to
I'm going to wide receiver. I'm going to wide receiver.
I'm going to Bethel.
No.
I'm not going to Bethel. I'm not going to Bethel. I'm going to Tabor. I don't know about none of these teams. I'm going to Pratt Community College.
No. They don't even have football.
Pratt?
They don't have football.
Going to Eastern Mississippi.
God damn it.
Yeah. Man.
This man said he's going to find somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to find somewhere.
If Robbie goes to be a DB coach, he's going somewhere.
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like football, football was made for certain people. I gave up on football so many times, and I'm still here playing football. Still getting football. I gave up football in my junior year of high school. I gave it up my senior year. I gave it up after my freshman year in college. And I'm still. I
thought I lost the love for the game after my freshman year.
It's weird. It's just a transition, really.
And the thing is, after my sophomore year of high school, I thought about quitting, but I was like, "No, we gotta do another year."
No,
and then we got after it.
I was just like, I don't really.
And then things started rolling in, like the offers and all that other stuff. I was like, "Oh yeah, no, we getting after it."
Offers after your sophomore year.
After junior year.
After here.
No. My first offer was Concordia after my junior year.
That's not an offer, bro.
Okay. Yeah, it's a roster spot, but then my first official offer then was
Indy. Independence. You could have been on Last Chance U. Realistic.
No.
It was
the year before.
You would have been there with Xavier Worthy, I think.
No.
What? Who went there? It was a receiver. Tank Dell. You've been there with Tank Dell.
Tank Dell didn't go to Indy.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
What? Oh, he did.
Yeah.
And Jermaine Johnson. Oh, God. I forgot about Jermaine Johnson.
Jermaine Johnson was actually on Last Chance U, the Forbes season.
I didn't realize
Tank Dell went the year after.
When did Tank Dell go there?
When was Independence on when was the Last Chance U? Because it started in 2015, 16. It started when I was in high school, so 27.
His freshman year.
He put up over 700 yards with 8 touchdowns. That's amazing.
2019 season.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, so cause I know 2017.
No, that was 2 years before I even graduated high school. Come on now.
Wow.
Come on now. We graduated in 21.
Last Chance U was old. They didn't bring it back.
They do.
They do.
They really do.
They really do. That would be a real dope. I know they got it for basketball. They're
They
doing
have it for basketball.
They doing basketball now.
I don't even know what team it is.
It's a you know, the last team, the California team for football. I think they're doing it for that team basketball too.
Really?
I have to watch it. I have to rewatch it. But yeah, man, it was. So you had Independence College.
That coach was hilarious watching. The guy that was
JB?
No. JB is a psycho.
I like JB.
JB is a psycho.
I like JB as a coach.
I met him on my visit, and he recruited me. You
met Coach JB?
He is a psycho.
You met Coach JB?
He is a psycho.
No way.
He is a psycho. Bro, oh my gosh.
I love Coach JB.
Bro, we had a guy here. Marco is what his name was. He went to Independence Community College, played football there, and knew Coach JB. And I got recruited by him too. And I was like, this man is insane, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So, you Independence. Who else you have?
Dodge City, Garden City.
Oh.
I had every KCAC school except for 3, which was Southwestern, Friends, and Avila.
And you still ended up going to
a KCAC school,
a roster spot
school. Well, they weren't offering a lot. None of the schools were offering a lot, so I'm assuming
Cordier didn't offer nothing.
They offered more than some of the others.
They didn't offer nothing. They offered a roster spot because they're not legally allowed to give out money.
I had a couple of Division III offers as well. I
had Finlandia and Aurora.
I didn't. I had Eureka.
Eureka.
I had Puget Sound, which is all the way up in Washington.
I was talking to him for a minute.
Yeah, I went up there, but then I had another one up in Hudson, which is all the way located in Maine, which was insane. They play like Avila. Avila has their football field is combined with their baseball field. Avila and Hudson. That's the way Hudson's field was like.
That's terrible.
It was
we played
terrible.
Avila this year.
Home. We play them home.
Yeah.
This year we're home against Avila. So second to last game, and then our last game's against Kansas Wesleyan. So, which is our senior night, which is gonna suck. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for that day to come. I'm not ready for the senior year to be over with. I'm not ready for it.
It always gonna work out because what if it's not your last time playing?
Hey, maybe it's not.
God willing, it's not your last time.
I'm waiting to see what God has for me.
Yeah, go get a password.
Hey, I have one. We looking for it. We're looking.
Yeah, man, it's real. It's really real. It's more opportunities outside of.
Definitely.
Yeah, but it's dope. It's really dope, man.
Hey, man, it's gonna be a great year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great year, man. It's gonna be a great rest of the year, man. So, you have any words you want to say it out? You want to?
Shoot, appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for listening to me. I know I can be annoying at times. This is probably one of the times I am annoying. So, but hey, appreciate y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'm gonna see y'all in my next video, man.
Yes, sir.